Live, Keegan, huh?
Roger, roger.
Go live. Should be live now.
Turn on my computer.
Yeah, it should be us live.
Work some chat magic.
Oh, hey, Kevin Gibbs, welcome up. Welcome. Keegan's in the house here with me. Paul RC, welcome. I don't know why it's not showing up live on my own phone. That's weird. It said we went live. Is it showing up live for you, Keegan, or no?
You got to refresh. I don't have
Oh,
a
there
date.
we go. I
I
was
can
like,
let me try a different device.
yeah. I was like, what's going on here? It's like, I can't even get my own live. That would be horribly wrong if I couldn't get my own live. It's hard. So, guys, this is the first time I'm trying the camera over the top because I want to just sort of show what's in the box as well. I don't know if that light glare is gonna be it. Brian Taff, what's up? What's up, man? I'm jelly. That was the only truck I can think of that I want. Yeah, it's a good truck. Kevin Gibbs actually has one as well. So I guess I'll go ahead. It looks like Customs actually beat me to it for like ripping the plastic and stuff off. So
Now, did Kevin get the combo kit with had the body and the chassis already together?
I think he got the combo kit. I know I got. So I have the. This is actually my. So I will have. I done the red writing. So it's weird to try and. I'm not sure where to hold the stuff with this camera angle now. So that's the Toyota LC70 for it. We'll set that over there because I'm sure I will need that somewhere along the way. Right, Axiomatic right there. Kagan from Green Frog, Adventure Time RC, 307 Scoot, RC Voodoo. Even myself, like got on sticker for myself. Adventure Time RC, all the gang is in here. I actually do have a couple of new stickers that I gotta add to it. I got Brian Taft's from RC Pit Products. I gotta put his in, and I got RC Intro Mick. Nice. Got his as well. So let me see if I can see how this works if I spotlight the video.
I just got notification finally for the live.
Oh yeah.
Better late than never.
Hide self view, stop video. Oh, why will it not give me the options to spotlight the video? That's weird. Stop video, mute video audio, hide self view, rename. Huh.
Bull Gear says it's the best small tire hard body rig I have seen, hands down.
Yeah, it is. Like I've been wanting one for a really long time, and it's I've been wanting one for a really long time, and I just never pulled the trigger on it. And then I bought the LC70 body. I was going to do it on an SCX-10-2, but then whenever I built the SCX-10-2, it's still sitting over there, like with no body or nothing on it yet. I thought the LC70 deserved the proper chassis for it and do it. And then after building my other boom racing and running my other boom racing, them things are built like tanks. I was like, you know what? It has to be. Open the box already, Sean. That's it. I'm trying to see, for some reason, it won't let me spotlight the video, which is weird. I wonder why that's happening. Gallery view.
I might have to leave.
No, you should still be able to hide. What's hide self view?
Yeah, I could. Let me stop my video.
That shouldn't make it matter. Hang on.
Okay.
Show self view. This is totally weird. I've never had this before because normally you just click on the button like so. Stop video, make, rename, pin, remove, report. me see if I change to that camera. Will allow me to do it? No, I've never seen that before, saying hide self view, and then when I hide the self view, it gives me just a view of you, Keegan.
Cameras really like me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Unlike me, but camera shy, you know. Let me change back to this one.
We get to see your tripod setup anyway. Voodoo,
Yeah.
and we got trail crawlers and RC Voodoo in the house.
Hey, welcome, guys.
Trail crawlers is RC Dennis. Master just popped in a minute ago too. I was just saying it's cool to be able to see your tripod the way it was set up for your new camera setup.
That's weird. I can stop my video. I can do my video, but I can't spotlight my video. That's so weird. Like normally, even when somebody else comes in, normally you can spotlight their video.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know what's going on there. Must be something. Must be maybe a change setting. In Zoom. Yeah. Advanced sharing options, I wonder. Multiple. Future. No. Alright, so it looks like I don't know why I can't. Yeah, I don't know why I can't. Done. Hey, DG Dennis, welcome in as well. I know that new name keeps confusing me with Trail Crawlers RC because I'm so used to
Think
DG
about
Dennis.
it for
Yeah, I'm just so used to that. Like it's weird. Wonder what them sweet. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out because I've never had this before where I can't spotlight a video. More. Let's stop live stream. I don't want to do that.
We're 10 days away from Honey Lulu's, huh?
I know. It's great. I'm flying in. I'm gonna fly in Friday. Be there Friday for Vern's. I'll be there Friday for Vern's event, and then after Vern's event, I'll be chilling out. And,
can't wait to watch that live on Friday night, the round table or whatever.
Yeah, that should be fun. So from JHM's channel, we're on to round table. Voodoo, are you going? I hope you're going, dude. I definitely hope you're going. Yeah, it looks like this is not going to let me mute my audio, stop video, pin video, hide self view. I don't know what hide self view is. I've never seen that before. Video settings.
You were at the airports right now. I guess usually during normal times there's like 150 to 250 acts of, people doing crazy stuff in airports and getting arrested or whatever. This year there's like 1,500 already.
Wow, that's crazy, isn't it?
And Atlanta's blowing up. There's 22 gunshots, 4 deaths in the last couple of weeks or something.
That's insanity, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna give up on trying to do this in a second. It must be. I wonder if it's a feature that Zoom. I just haven't updated my Zoom in a bit, so maybe they changed some. They changed some feature that I need to just go in and update or something. View stream and custom stream, stop live stream, copy stream link. Yeah, I don't know. I give up. So guys, we'll go ahead and we'll open it up then. We'll see what we got. So there's my. This is a cool thing. You actually get. So the trucks come with their own VIN number. So I don't know if you can see that. That's the VIN number for the truck. It's number 684. So it has its own VIN number, and then they have their own. They have like their own membership cards.
Crazy.
You put out this BRX01, the membership. So once I register that number, it's always linked to this chassis. Is
that a black card?
Yeah, I wish it was a black credit card. It'd be nice. There'd be a lot more going on it than a BRX01. But even the card has Even the card has the VIN number and everything on the card. This is for BRX01 owners clubs. So you can see
Voodoo
it.
answered your question. He said, I was until you decided to fly.
Yeah.
You
What? Don't blame me, dude. Come on. UDRC, welcome. They aren't even close, Simon.
you can pick them up at the airport, Voodoo. Come on.
Yeah. That's it, dude. You're in West Virginia, dude. It's bound to be pretty close. Tell you what, the instruction manual looks pretty cool. Pretty nice instruction manual.
It'll be interesting to see how they do.
What's
Looks like a supplemental piece or something.
This is for if you want to put body posts or something in. So I won't be doing body posts, that's for sure.
For Lexi.
Some cool decals. I just can't get used to this camera. If it was on share screen, would be a lot handier. But that's what it is. So some cool decals. Tools required.
About Atlanta. St. Louis is the murder capital of the U.S.
Yeah. Well, they have it. What they have it. This is a pretty detailed instruction manual. They have every part laid out individually in the instruction manual, which is pretty cool. So
could you lift it up towards the camera a bit?
Yeah, what's that?
Could you lift it up towards the camera a bit?
Oh yeah. So you're actually 12 pages in. You're actually 12 pages in before you even start. Like, so all of these pages are just showing you the parts individually.
What comes in the box?
Yeah, like what? That's crazy. Like, I've never really had a manual. So page 13, let me see. So page 13 is actually where the first bit of building starts. Page 13 on the manual, which is really cool. I don't know if you can see it. They actually have, on the page, they actually have a scale millimeter ruler. So right down the bottom, the full scale millimeter ruler and everything. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There it is. So let's see what we got when we lift this off. Boom.
There's about top of the box say beginning of the future.
Yeah, beginning of the future. So some nice little steel tires, which I'll not be putting on this. I will be actually putting on the lamp or the baby hustlers. These are the ones I will be putting on, but these things are like, they're pretty close in size, even. But the baby hustlers are a bit more. These are more for real scale look, real scale. I just don't know how they'd be out crawling or anything. I don't know if the camera actually, you can see them too well in the camera.
Yeah, they look more like an on-road.
Yeah, they're just like flat on-road tire. One thing I love about these BoomRacing ones, I know, so the camera won't really show it, but they even have all the writing and everything on them there. Like, see, I can't really get it to pick up in the camera, but it actually tells you, like, check your operating vehicle for tire pressure and everything. Like, it's actually wrote on them. It's pretty cool, like,
scale,
gives you the size and tells you, like, what is it? It says on them. See vehicle or owner's manual for operation tire pressure. And I mean, like that's just a cool little touch. So
I like the side lugs too. Those are pretty aggressive.
yeah, they are, like, they're nice, especially for such a small tire, because they're only a 3.75 or something.
Now, is it those ones that come with like the scaled decal that for sales decal for tires, or like that you would stick on a tire when you're selling it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. They even have like 1.55 by 3 points. So they're actually 3.74 by 1.3 is the size of them. They're a 33/85R 1.55. Hey, Tank, what's up? Just opening the battery straps in there. Some battery
Nice.
straps for it. Oh wow, the drive shafts are heavy, man. They're beefy. Let's see if we can open one up. I don't have the. Of course, I have everything but the Exacto knife.
Yeah, how much did that box weigh? Quite a bit.
Yeah,
Looks
it did. It weighed a lot. Like so, here's the drive shaft, all metal, pretty nice,
Mm-hmm.
and even all the little grooves in it. It's hard
Very
to see
scale.
them. Yeah, so it's pretty nice drive shafts. All your rings for them and everything too.
I'm not sure if those are the badass drive shafts that they do or not.
I think they probably are because this is like their top of their line kit, like so.
Francois might know. He knows a bit about them.
Yeah. All right. So let's see what else we have. Oh, that is really nice. The little transfer case.
Oh yeah.
That is really nice. Really smooth when you turn it. You can't even hear that turn.
Nice that it's pre-built too.
Yeah.
Bonus.
It's pretty beefy. Like, and the weight of it is really nice. But you can't even like normally hear a little click out of them. That thing's
Mhm.
silent. I can't even hear it there. It's crazy. So we'll put that back in there. So we don't.
Welcome, Crash King, Kurt's RCs.
Hey, Crouch King, Kurt. Let me see. Oh wow! What a scale that transmission is. I don't know if you can see that.
I like that it's like weathered looking too. It's not like silver.
Yeah, see like the cog gear inside it even. That's crazy.
Oh, that is cool.
That is pretty damn cool, man. That is so scale looking. Like look at all the size of it in my hand. The transmission. That is pretty
Awesome.
cool. Yeah. And it is 2-speed as well. So here's that's your powered bar for 2-speed. So for a 2-speed transmission to be inside that, oh, I nearly lost it there. That's pretty cool. Like.
No doubt. Easy Froggies, welcome.
Let me
You
see
said
what else is in here. Okay, so this is the motor mount. Pretty cool motor mount for it. It's nice that they actually have it so you can actually adjust the motor mount to all different sizes. They actually give you the numbers on the top for so that's pretty cool. So for whatever different size pinion, it's hard. The camera just won't pick up the numbers there, but that's giving you from a 9 to a 16 tooth pinion.
nice.
So you set it with different ways. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Whoa, the weight of it, man, they're so nice looking. Look at these. They're really nice scale looking. Even the back, I'm looking scale the back is done. You know, it's hard for the camera to pick it up there, but you can see how scale that looks. I like that they put caps on everything as well. So
Right.
just not put that back in the box. Leave that to the side.
Attention to detail.
Yeah, they definitely have. Oh, man. Yeah, even like look at these nice and scale look in the back of that looks. Everything else that is a good touch. Like so, none of the threads are going to get damaged in the box.
You
Everything.
see the drag links on the back side instead of the front side of the pumpkin.
Yeah, on the back here. So your steering bar is actually in the back. So if you do crash into anything, you're not hitting them. But man, they are really nice axles, and they're really heavy too. I'm impressed so far, I will say. Wow, if that's a skid plate, that's tiny. That is a really tiny skid plate. It's aluminum as well. Or not, is it? Yeah, it is. It's a really nice thing. I wasn't sure if it was plastic there or aluminum, but it is.
Very cool.
This is a bag of, I don't really know. I
The
like,
only in that kit is the plastic bags.
what's that?
About the only plastic in that kit's probably the plastic bags.
I know, yeah. This is a load of, oh, this is all like the, for the shock holders. There's so many different positions that you can put them in. So all different holes.
It's gonna be
And every one of them holes, you can't see in the camera, but every single one is threaded.
oh nice.
So
So
every
you
hole, every
have
single hole is threaded.
nice touch instead of having to put
Yeah.
a nut. Kevin Gibbs is. I'm thinking I need another kit, but I want a GCM as well.
Yeah.
That new art.
I'm really impressed with this so far. So that's all. That's all shock cars, and it looks like that's actually the servo mount, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually the servo mount.
Yep. Yep.
I like the bags. They're all like they're like zip tie bags. So you just reseal them again when you're done.
Oh yeah, Ziploc. Yep.
Which is pretty cool. Right.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is so nice.
No scratches on those rails, I bet.
Yeah.
No scratches like the Vanquish, huh?
No, none so far. I think that was part of what made me salty straight away with the Vanquish too, because
Mhm.
as soon as I opened it, like where the Boom Racing's wrote in this one. Let me just focus
Ooh,
that camera a
those
little.
are nice.
Yeah,
Solid aluminum frame rail, like chamfered edges.
yeah, it is nice. Let
Yeah,
me see the camera. Well,
it's got to be
oh,
a quarter-inch thick.
I don't want the camera to fall down. Let me see if that will zoom in any better, or not zoom focus any better on it. What?
Maybe put your hand behind it. People sometimes do.
Yeah. So like when I had the Vanquish ones, there was big scores right through where it said Vanquish and everything. That's a really nice chassis, though.
Looks like there's some
I'm definitely impressed with this kit so far.
with all the screw holes. It looks like maybe you can vary the length of the wheelbase a bit too. You know.
Yeah, there is a lot of screw holes in this thing. That is really nice, guys. I don't think the camera is doing justice just how nice this thing is. Shocks come pre-built, which is pretty cool.
Yep. Bonus.
As a bonus. Oh, and actually, there's an even better bonus. So they actually give you two different springs as well. So I'll have a look and see. There's 4 springs in each one, so you must be able to set this thing to all different things. That's pretty cool. Some oil, some grease, 2 tubs of grease, oil. I don't know what. There's something in here. I don't know what this is. Let me see. Oh, that's in a little thing of Loctite.
Oh, nice.
Pretty cool.
Give you everything you need.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Here, the body posts. Well, these are actually plastic, so they give you some plastic.
Yeah,
Plastic
little body posts are kind of silly.
Let me see what's in this bag. I like that these bags are reclosable. Some M3 for looks like it's for the ESC.
All right, some double-sided tape.
Yeah, it's all padded and sticky. So I think that's what might be for. What else is in here? The bags that you can't see through the bags. That's the thing that they're done.
Opaque.
Like a color you can't actually see through. Wow, everything's so well machined. Like
Kevin Gibbs is saying chassis kit alone was how much, Sean? $550.
all in tax and everything about 600 just for the chassis kit.
Good to pass along.
Yeah, That's the tax and shipping and everything.
Probably going to go up in price. I see a lot of things are up in price. The Red
Yeah.
Cat is like $230 now instead of $299 for that new V2 Red Cat Gen 8.
I'm not sure what these are for yet, but man, they're nice. They look like some sort of shaft was through them or something.
Maybe a carrier bearing for a drive shaft or something.
Yeah, something like that, but they're really nice. Like,
Pillbox for a carrier bearing.
yeah, and I am really surprised how well everything is so well packaged. There's even or body pins, screws, wheels.
Oh, wow.
And they do give you everything. Well, for the money, I would like to hope so anyway. You know, so this is probably the first bag I'm gonna need. There's chassis one inside it. So it looks like it's all the bearings and stuff. We'll set that to the side. Oh, let me see. Let me open this one. It looks like they even give you. Wow, they do. Let me open this a second. So they give you plastic ends, but they give you all aluminum. What do you call them? Ball joints or whatever. What they call them? The little balls.
Oh, yeah. Pivot balls.
Yeah. So they give you all aluminum ones, which is pretty cool. That was one thing about the Vanquish kit. Even they just give you all plastic ones, which was a bit crazy. That's everything for the links. This is more ends. I was gonna say shock ends, but I don't know. Here's a bag of tools. This is pretty cool. Let me see. I don't know what's in this tool. I've never seen. Only one. So I don't know if this is for like one of them eclipse spanners or something. Or that. I don't know if it's
With the angles of the head, it might be for turnbuckles. Kind of,
yeah, maybe it could be because with the angles on it. I've never really seen one before, so I don't know. I'll have a look in the manual to see. Oh, that's cool. That is actually cool. So this is the wheel nut that they give you. It's a really nice looking.
Yeah.
There's actually a bar here goes through, so
Okay.
you can actually turn it as well. Two different size of hex heads on each side.
The nicest one I've ever seen.
Yeah, really nice looking. And then just some Allen keys. So I guess you need a couple of different size Allen keys. They give you like 1, 2, 3, 4 different size Allen keys as well. Dan Waldorf, how are you? And let me just put this stuff all back in the bag before I lose it. But I do gotta look and see what that spanner is for, because I never actually.
Looks like that kit right now is on sale for $525 at Asia Tees.
Nice.
I'll put a link in the chat too.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. A cross brace for must be if you put in the body post. Will not be needing that. These things, I don't know what these are for. Hard to see them. They're little straps or something. Maybe if you're doing a light kit or something maybe here.
Yeah, I think they're for wire. You
bend them in wires or something.
You bend them in half and put a screw through them, and you can.
Oh yeah, cable wire retainer. It says round head bolts, 18 pieces. That's pretty cool.
Those are nice. Yeah.
Here's some. I guess that's probably the battery tray and stuff.
Electronics tray, possibly.
Probably. There's all the links. That's nice.
Is there a hole through them or anything?
What's that?
Is there a hole that goes through them so you can put something into them to hold them that way? Or
No, I don't see a hole through them. Yeah, I definitely don't see a hole through them. Here's the receiver box. So this box does become fully waterproof. That's actually really nice that they give you the receiver box and the little cap for it inside it. This is actually, so this is a pretty cool feature for the BRX01. So this actually mounts, this will mount the front of your body to make your body like a quick release. So that mounts the front of your body, but then this hinge, they changed the back to the LC70 to be a hinged body. So they do it with this nice big plate. So this will actually, when you open it, it'll just open up on a hinge. It's a pretty big, healthy hinge. Like, you know, you're not going to break or bend that thing quickly. Right. So the body will open up that way. Robert Ivanoff, hey, what's up?
that'd be nice.
Yeah. Let's see, we'll set some of this stuff. What's cool too, they actually give you they actually provide you with a micro servo. You have to get your own steering servo and stuff, but so they actually give you the long extension leads and everything. That's pretty cool. So they give you long extension leads, which I didn't expect to get. But they do give you the little, so that's the micro servo to change the gears. So for the 2-speed transmission, they give you the micro servo and everything, which is pretty cool.
That's backstage.
Yeah, I see it. I just noticed them there, like, so.
He was getting ready for church.
Yeah. Hey, AC, welcome.
Maybe you'll be able to spot yourself now. Hey, Brett.
Hello, Kagan.
Yeah, so that's some pretty cool stuff that they give you in here. Let's see. These are what I'm looking forward to seeing.
Robert Ivanoff, Arctic RC. Do you use liquid or stick Loctite?
I normally just use liquid Loctite.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll use
I
either
just
one.
use the blue, yeah, just the blue Loctite. And them rims are really nice.
Those are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, just five studs. Yeah, 5 studs to put them together.
Yeah.
That is a really nice set of rims.
I was looking at those for the Forerunner body. Those are 155, right?
Yeah, they're small. Yeah. They are like so. They're actually going to look nice in this.
Oh, they look perfect in there.
I think that Toyota would have a 5-lug rim too.
Yeah, so let me just see on that. So they will look nice in that wheel.
Yeah, that'll look real good.
Whenever I do build it in right, like, you know.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool wheel. So this is the original wheel.
You just put those in the back.
Yeah. So the original one, I had to buy a set of 1.55 rims because I will put these. So what I was thinking of doing is I'll buy a different set of 1.55 rims and see on this back piece here, I'll maybe put 2 tires.
There you go.
Since I'm not going to use them, I'll put 2 spare wheels like that, you know?
Yep. Get ready for the Outback.
Like, yeah, because that cage is the perfect size for it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So since I'm not going to use the tires, well, you know what? I'm not going to say I'm not going to use them. Maybe depends what I'm doing. Maybe I want them really scale looking for a show and shine or something. Maybe if I can stick them on it or something. So
yeah,
maybe I should just pick up another set of them. Pick up another set of them rims. So that's the rims. That's everything, guys. So.
It's a nice setup, that's for sure.
Yeah, it definitely is, man. It's really nice. So let's set this down here. Instruction book, right? We'll see what we need to start doing. I wonder if they tell you in this what them little spanners are for.
I believe they do in that.
So ECDE, man, I guess how well they've even got every screw laid out in the instruction manual. Like,
The full inventory.
yeah, complete inventory of everything. That's crazy. Let's see. So it's a wrench. It just says 5.5 millimeter and 5.0 millimeter. Doesn't say what it's for though.
Probably for turnbuckles with that size.
Yeah. Even tell you the size of the Allen keys and everything. Like, that's pretty cool. So, chassis bag one. We're gonna need chassis bag one. Looks like. Kevin Gibbs, I can't wait to actually see your LC70 to see how it came out. No.
So those are the badass heavy duty steel universal shafts.
They are.
Yep, and those are the BX70 fat high pinion heavy duty cast metal axles.
Nice.
Their axle housings are very well done. I've got the old school fat axle housings on my SCX10, and they've taken a beating.
Yeah.
And I've just resprayed them just so they look decent. And there's been no issues. I mean, it dropped down a good 10 feet and landed on the pumpkin area and just made a nick in it.
Nice.
So I'm gonna need some pieces out of these bags, it looks like. I think it said it was this bag, isn't it? That had the parts.
Addicted to RC is saying hi, everyone. And what are we building here?
We're actually building a BRX01. So we're going to build a BoomRacing BRX01 chassis. We just went through what all's in the box. Now we're going to start seeing if we can put some of it together. Want to see. So that's this part, this part, this part, these parts, these.
I noticed in the instructions it said fits optional killer body interior with minimal cutting.
Yeah, you only have to do is slight that because it comes mainly pre-cut for it,
Nice.
which is pretty cool. I'm trying to see what that other piece is that's in this box. Somewhere, or is it in one of them other bags? It's the dry shafts. It's not in them. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I just got a few minutes on here. The wife just called. She's off work and on her way home, so we can head to church.
No problem.
But she'll be here. She hangs out for about half an hour and then leaves. So we got
Yeah,
a little bit of time.
that's it. I just checked the link. Very nice looking kit. Yeah, it is a really nice kit.
Looks like it comes with 12 tooth
I just
pin.
like I can't say enough. I'm super impressed how well machined all this stuff is.
Yeah, it's
like,
all
Crazy.
not cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
That comes
Everything
with
I've seen
12, you know.
has been nice.
I'm impressed, that's for sure. Look at like the first piece I picked up, the slots so well into it.
Uh-huh.
That's the wife calling. Must be on her way home. So the
Hold on,
first
Earl.
piece is just slots straight in there. Earl Moorhead, welcome.
Kevin, you're something else.
And 3 by 8 by 2. And 3 by 8.
So you got to register that online, Sean.
Yeah, I gotta go on and just register the whole truck, like so. It's crazy. You get your own, as I shown earlier, you get your own. The truck actually comes with its own VIN number.
Yep.
So it has its own VIN number, and then you get your own. You get your own BRX BRX01 membership card. And your own membership card has your VIN number and everything on it too.
Nice.
It's crazy. So that means that once I registered, that chassis just registered to me then.
Yep.
Nobody else.
Yep.
Like a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Yeah.
Used to be able to get a birth certificate if you call in and register or something. I forget.
Are you even old enough to remember
Hold
that?
on, I'll be back in 1 second, guys.
Yeah, my sister had a bunch of them.
Ah,
I'll admit I had one too. I got for Christmas
oh boy.
when she got her first one.
They didn't want you feeling left out, huh?
Yeah, I didn't do anything with it. Here you go.
Sorry about that, guys.
I registered it, gave it a name.
Uh-oh.
Is that like 2 millimeter? It is.
Oh, man.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, just hard to breathe today.
Yeah.
Back's all tight. Oh,
All the ratings are nothing but 5 stars for overall fit and finish design.
Need to get like a little bottle cap to put some Loctite in.
yeah, I remember Medic when he was building his, he really liked the way it went together and everything.
Yeah, it is so nice. Like everything so far just seems like slot right in.
Yeah. We've actually got a couple guys here local that do a lot of testing for Boom Racing because one of the main guys for the US part of it lives here in town.
Yeah, I think there is one of the guys. Most of the stuff is American ingenuity, but made overseas. So
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and I've seen some of the stuff up close. I saw a couple of the older models before they came out at some of the shops, and they've always impressed me. I just couldn't afford them.
yeah,
So that box is 6.64 pounds.
that's what the box is alone, is it?
That sounds about right. So take all the packing and all out, and probably maybe just a hair under 6 pounds, if that.
Yeah.
You might, I don't know if you'd be pushing a 1080 to its limits. I don't know what their limits are for weight.
Personally, I would run something like the new Copperhead or something like that in it.
Nice. Yeah.
Because that does have a brush mode for crawlers.
No, I'll be using my go-to, the Nitro Hobbies Creepy Crawler.
No, not for the motor, just for the ESC.
No, the ESC will be a Hobby Wing 1080.
Yeah, it might be pushing it a little bit with the weight of that.
No, the Hobby Wing 1080 will be fine because you can turn the 1080 up to be like
Yeah.
7.4 amps as well.
Yeah, 7.4 for the BEC. Yeah.
Yeah, man, look at how nice that just like fits into that. See that it's hard to see in the camera there, but there's a little groove.
Yep.
It just slots
Drops
right
in
in, and
place.
even the screws are all countersunk and everything.
Yeah.
Just it fits
Very
together
nice.
so good.
And that'll go together quick too.
Hopefully, don't jinx it.
Don't drop anything.
Yeah,
So that's the only thing that'll take it forever.
I already dropped the piece, but I picked it up straight away. So
What are we gonna do with you, Sean?
yeah, I know.
Comes with a 32 pitch, 12 tooth steel pinion.
Yeah, it comes with its own pinion or something in it.
Yep. Looks like a 25 tooth low profile aluminum servo horn.
Yeah, I think that's for the type of gears that's on it or something, you see. So
Yeah.
For that, remember when I was showing the transmission in there, it had that big twist all the way around it.
Yeah, they're calling them AR-44 gears or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
AR-44 heavy duty keyed steel cut bevel gears.
I should get the screw gun for these, but you know what? I'm just
It has adjustable caster angle for tuning. I'm wondering if that wrench is for caster angle.
That's probably
Could
what it
be.
is for the turnbuckle.
Oh, that's nice. That's just slotting together. That's pretty cool too. They have so they have the servo mount and then the instruction manual here. You can't really see it with the camera, but they actually have the default which screws they actually use for the default. That's pretty cool. M2.5, so that's probably these ones, I'd say. Everything is just straight up aluminum. It's like,
Chassis 7mm billet machined aluminum. Pretty cool.
yeah. And that's the thing, like everything in this kit is aluminum. Like, when I got my Vanquish, there's so much plastic in that Vanquish, I was actually shocked at how much plastic was in that thing.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I still say, like I said in the chat, Vanquish is overrated to me.
Are you on your chat?
Yes.
You don't have chat on Wednesday night.
So,
It's
Oh,
new.
now you got trouble.
Oh, it's a new thing from now on.
yeah.
Gotta re-up on my coffee. I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries. BRX01 has been on my list to get. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, I'm like really super impressed with this thing. From what from everything is aluminum. Like if you go back to the start, I actually opened the box to show everything that was in the box and everything there was. And it's just like every part, like even the shock mounts, if you can see them, I don't know. Like every single hole in these is threaded, like every one.
Oh yeah.
You can see, like, so it's crazy.
It's got a good amount of weight to it too, it looks like.
Yeah, it has like everything as well put together. So these, these just slot right into the top two holes. I just gotta make sure I hit the right holes with these. Is it the
That's what
front
she said.
angle? What's that, AC?
That's what she said.
I gotta just see, is it that? I'm just trying to figure out which. So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3. No, so slots right in there. That's crazy.
Jeez,
Yeah,
you're popular.
I know. Yeah. Just give me 1 second. I'll be back in a second, everybody. Hold on.
Okay.
You want to just take everyone into?
What was that? You disappeared. I think your mic died. So what's everyone else up to today? You guys said I'm getting ready for church here in a little bit. Wife has to be there early for practice. Since I'm not able to do anything the media computer anymore. Usually it hits mute and it shows it on the screen there for us, but it doesn't say it. Who knows?
He may have froze up or something.
No, he had to go take care of something real quick.
Oh, okay.
So, and he either hit mute on the mic itself or something, or knocked the wire loose and unplugged it or something. He was in the middle of talking and it went that quiet.
Okay.
So yeah, his phone kept going nuts. His wife kept yelling at him.
Robert Ivanoff's wondering what batteries you use in a TRX4 or 6x6. You can use NIM batteries or LiPo batteries. 2S.
Yeah, probably 2S. I know a lot of guys use 3S too. Just gotta measure and see what'll fit, really. I don't have one. I've never had one, so I can't even guess.
It depends on how long you want to run it for and stuff too. I know that some of them have a little battery tray right up in the front. You can put like a tiny 3S battery if you want to have all your weight biased towards the front. Plus there's in the battery tray, the normal battery tray, there's a lower section that you can fit a special
Sorry
battery.
about that, guys.
No worries.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, you didn't turn your mic off. You just killed it for a second.
What's that?
When you were walking away while you were in the middle of saying something, it went quiet. So I thought you unplugged the mic or something by accident or what. So.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, talking about small 3S batteries, I was shocked. Because for the last 11 Charlie, the orientation we done for the last Operation 11 Charlie in Rhode Island,
Yeah.
Helios sent us the battery. Their 3S Helios battery was so small. It was smaller than my 2S batteries. It was crazy.
Really?
But it was a 4,000 milliamp 3S, and it was small. I was like, wow, I've got to actually really look into these and get some of these.
I think GCM uses something like that, real small ones in their house trucks, so if they're right under the seats and stuff.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised how small them things were.
That's the only 3S I have. It's an E-flight out of a plane or a copter or something. So 1,000 milliamp hour. I use that for the sound systems in the trucks.
Use them for sound systems.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need 4 of this.
The
type.
ESS1 system. So I use that for that.
Yeah, it's crazy. I prefer the ESS1 over the ESS Dual. And I know the ESS Dual is the newer one, but the actual ESS1 is a better sound out of it.
Yeah, well, the first ESS1 I got it cheap from a guy. The other one I ended up getting was in all these parts when I got all the semis.
Yeah.
So haven't messed with the 2s yet.
Yeah, the Dual, and the Dual's so big and bulky, it's just like really square.
Yeah.
Where the one is nice and flat, so you can hide the one a lot better.
Okay.
Like the one definitely hides a lot easier. Right, why am I cannot find one screw? I need 4 of them. There, that's probably it.
So, all right, guys, the wife just got home, so I'm gonna have to finish getting ready here.
No problem, AC. Enjoy yourself. Have a good one.
Good try. Talk to you guys later.
All right. Say hi to God for me.
So this way, like it's pretty cool. They even have like the shock towers, even at the back, are all cut out and grooved, so everything actually just slots straight in. I'll show you what I mean in a second. I'm really impressed with this chassis kit, guys. And I've had a lot of chassis kits. Like this one is really impressive though. I've had TF2s. I've had other BoomRacing ones. The other BoomRacing ones are really nice as well, but they actually don't compare to this one. I even built a Vanquish, but the Vanquish was really nice to build and nice to put together. Everything went together, but I was shocked how much plastic was in that Vanquish for the money.
I think it's more of a, in some ways they did it for capability, maybe trying to make it more capable and for
Yeah.
profit too, I'm sure. But
So like if you can see the back of them,
Ability.
if you can see the back of them frame rails, they're actually like right here. They're slotted, so everything fits in the slots.
it's all machined. Yeah.
Yeah, so everything's machined. So here's where your shock towers fit right in here and inside them
strong.
grooves and slots. Like
Be very strong.
yeah, it's all machined out, and so they're all sunk in. Then they end up flush, which is pretty cool.
Ryan Taft's asking, how does the kit compare to the SSD Trail King kit? Have
Pretty
you done
good.
that one yet? I
Yeah,
don't think Don's done the Trail King kit. That's a pretty nice kit. I've seen it. It's got a scale motor in it and everything.
yeah, it is a nice kit. Like, but I'm telling you, I've not. This is really impressive. How well this thing is machined and how everything just slots straight in.
Welcome, by the way, Brian.
It's like I don't want to use my drill. I'm afraid of the drill slipping and scratching this chassis up before I actually get it out on the rocks. So
Mm-hmm.
make the scrapes myself. And as I said, I think that's what did start to annoy me straight away with a Vanquish. Just the big scores right up through the chassis. Like it's such a nice chassis. It's a nice chassis to put together. It's really everything goes together. So I will give them that. It builds really easy. Does really good. But for me, the performance just wasn't there. And hey, have you added anything to your crawler course, Green Frog?
Yeah, I was going to ask. Just an occasional rock here and there that I find put in there, but nothing as far as. I gotta get out there and clean a bunch of the leaves off from the winter and stuff. Still, I've blown it off a couple times, but you got to actually pick them out of the crevices here and there once in a while.
JB the voice backflipped his SCX 10 3-year. Yeah, he did actually. Earl said, I have a 2K TRX4 that can't climb a pebble.
Probably got like all the Traxxas hop ups on it or something, all the aluminum parts.
Yeah, probably.
Wonder if it's the Defender or something too, with a super heavy body.
Yeah, because the Defender's really top heavy, like so. Okay. So it looks like it's. Let me turn this around this way. So it looks like it's this one. Looks like it's this one and this one goes together. So looks like this slots in here. That's slot in that way, or what way does that slot in?
Always got tracks on it in brass. Oh yeah.
Oh, he's got tracks and brass on it.
Probably looks awesome.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how this thing actually goes. Oh, it's that way. Is it? Yep, it's that way. And that is a 3x10 R2s. There's two of these. Not that one. Even the screws are really nice machine screws. I'll show you a screw in a moment. Every single thing is. And the good thing so far, I've only had to use the one, like the one size Allen wrench. Like that was one thing that annoyed me about the Vanquish, having to use 3 different size of freaking Allen wrenches. Oh, that was not a 310.
The ruler's coming in handy already.
Yeah.
And the actual scale thing there, scale screw size.
Yeah, I thought it was then, but it's too thin for these slots. Unless there's something else holds that in place again. Yeah, these are all too thin for that. What? Maybe it's another bolt and a different process down the line goes together again. Maybe it is a different, couldn't be. Am I missing something here?
Okay.
310.
Because there are a lot of wheelbase choices for that.
Yeah, I think you can change it around so much, like so. I just can't seem to find the right screw for these. I thought it was that one. I'll set the top. The top's meant to be 3 by 10. Gearbox side mount, gearbox left mount. Right. So the right mount and the left mount. They both look the exact same to me.
It's possible they are.
Oh no, that's the difference. There's a slight difference in the. Okay, so this one would be the left one. This one would be the right one. A little bit. The slope going towards the front. Okay, yeah, there's a different just slope on the bottom of them. Yeah, it's hard to see. There's a different angle, the pitch. You can see it. So see the pitch on the bottom. That's the difference. Pitch. One pitch is one way, and one pitch is the other way. It's always way harder to build on camera, isn't it? Especially if you're doing it live.
Have a good night, Robert. He said he's got to go look busy. He's at work.
No problem, Robert Ivanoff. Thank you for stopping in, dude. And even the round headed screws like are all countersunk and everything.
Button heads.
Yeah. But I am just using the wrong lengths of screw there, so I will have to back that up. I should be using the 3x8. Yeah, 3x8. We need 4 of them. Good job I caught that now before I went in with all 4 of them. I caught it on the first one, lucky enough.
Yep.
It's easier to take 1 back out than 4.
Kevin says you're not as focused on what you're doing when on camera.
Yeah. That's true. Yes. That's true. Yeah, because you're trying to look at the chat and everything too, so. But it is a really, really nice kit. I'm definitely really impressed with it, that's for sure. And as I said, I built RC 4-wheel drives, I built flanky shifts, I built axials, traxes.
Yeah, it is impressive for sure. You do some light rock crawling with it, but you're gonna use it mostly as a trail truck.
No, probably use it and abuse it, Keegan. No shelf queens. No,
Mm-hmm.
use it, not abuse it. Earl dropped a video, understood it going slow, but I do enjoy crawling with my buddies. I have trucks on my Kyosho Mini C4X and they work better in some situations, but suck in others. Yeah, totally. I don't own any of them small little Mini Zs or SX24s or any of that stuff. Like I don't own any of them. I don't plan on owning any of them, but a lot of people are having a lot of fun with them. And fair play to them.
I
Just
think
not.
you was advertising a little carbon fiber chassis to make your SEX24 into a bouncer from Banggood or something. You did a community
MMRC, welcome. Welcome. Yeah. Did you get one of the 24s, Keegan, or no?
I have the Barrage back when they came out with the one with the camera and it was green. I couldn't resist it.
Huh.
I tried it one time and hated it.
Yeah.
It was just the 24s are but they have worm drives in the differential, so they have more torque, a little more capable. The Barrages can't even get out of its own way hardly.
And like I'll just show you, for instance, like look how well so in there is actually with the button head screws. So even the button heads are all like countersunk into the frame and everything.
Holy cow. Yeah, usually it's just the machine screws that are countersunk.
Yeah, that's it. Like everything is. That's how small the transmission is. Like this is the transmission holder. It's a gearbox holder. Like
That's awesome.
it's pretty small. Pretty small.
Of course, you're putting thread lock on all the screws.
Yeah, every one of them are thread locking. So 3x10s. This goes in That goes over like that. Okay. That's where I was getting confused earlier. They could have been a little more clear, but that piece of the instructions. So, but I figured it out. So
There's always a little learning curve with every new type of instruction.
yeah, that's it. That's basically it. This is my first time even opening the kit and looking at it, even like so.
Yep. Cellophane came off today.
Yeah, I guess I can't really complain. Like most of the times, I will be honest. Like most of the times before I build a kit, I like read completely through the kit, through the instruction manual, so I know what's what and what's going where and everything. But this, I just open straight away and put it in here. So
Right.
my
Yep.
first time even looking at this instruction manual. But it's even, I don't have my measuring tape on me, man. How narrow this thing is unreal. And that's why even on the LC70 body, like, which is really cool, on the LC70 body, you even get, like, look how narrow that is. Like, there's my hand.
The tires will still tuck under nice.
Yeah, like on the small LC70, the tires even tuck up inside the wheel arches. Like, that's not even the width of my hand. If I put it out to the edge of my thumb, I can still bring that finger past the width of the chassis.
You got the measuring thing there on your book.
Oh yeah, I do. I forgot about that, Keegan. So it is.
It is imperial, so none of us will understand, but
Yeah. It's
Master will.
85 millimeters. So Master, what's 85 millimeters? I grew up in that country and I can't even remember what millimeters are.
Looks like about a little under, like 3 3/8.
Yeah. 24 of the 12s. That's a 12 or that's a 14. A 14. This is still the first page in bag one I'm on, guys. So it's taken a while, but it is what it is.
Addicted to RC says, Sean, I really enjoy them. Talking about the 24 scales. I have 4 4x8 pieces of plywood that I'm made to crawl on. I built different environments on each of them, and I have 22 1/24 scale crawlers to play with.
22.
Holy crap.
Wow. Yeah, there is a lot of people like Fern, as I said, Fern Solo actually has like one of his SCX 24s. He's got like $600-700 into that thing, like, which is crazy money. Well,
yeah, he's
for a 124.
Spares nothing on that. He just gets every new thing he can put onto it.
Yeah. So the third hole, now, let me just see.
It's good for traveling. So
yeah, like look how small that skid plate is. That's your skid plate.
nice. I wonder how it hangs down, how far it hangs down.
Yeah, I'll see now in a minute. About to pack it up. Yeah. How do you know which part goes to the front? Because it has. Oh, I guess it's actually machined identical both ways.
Welcome Radioactive Scale RC. He's saying it's 3.46 inches is 88 millimeters.
Yeah, there we go. I know it is funny. Like I grew up back there, and all my friends laugh at me because I go back to do something and they throw me a measuring tape, and I'm like, it takes me a few minutes. I have to stand and look at it, and then they all start laughing, like calling me the Yank.
But before you left Ireland and stuff, were you?
Yeah, everything's centimeters and millimeters and all, like, so.
Right.
But I've been out of Ireland since I was 18 years old. Like, so everywhere else I went was all inches and feet and everything. Like, so I just get so used to inches and feet.
I'd be interested to hear your family talk. I'm sure they got wicked Irish.
When we all get together, it's like
What's it
people
called,
don't even,
brogue or something like that?
yeah, people don't even think I'm speaking English, even like. But I have a nephew out here, like, and when me and him's even together, Fern Solo after UST last year, we went out, me, him, and Fern Solo went out afterwards, and Fern was laughing his ass because when me and him were talking, Fern had no idea what the hell the two of us were saying. Like, he was just killing himself laughing. That was a good night out in Florida.
Joe Girding said addicted those sheets of plywood are like gold for how much they charge for the one now. That's true. Wood prices are skyrocketing.
It's crazy. $95 a sheet of plywood at the minute.
Mm-hmm.
Like, insane.
Yeah,
My dog house cost more than my real house. Crazy.
Some people do hook their dogs up.
Yeah.
Air conditioning. They got automatic dog doors that in their collar have a chip, so the doggy door will open and close whenever they get to it.
Yeah. Just going together. Nice.
Joe says it's because of the environmentalists. They're paying the owners of the growth forests to not cut them down.
Yeah,
There's more responsible harvesting going on for sure. People are looking into it more anyway, more conscientious of it.
yeah. I like micro crawlers. I will check out your channel addicted. So, yeah, I think you do more bison, Archie McMaster, than anything else in it. Oh, the skid plate actually doesn't hang down that low, Keegan.
Okay, yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, really low profile skid plate. I can't believe this is only bag one. Like, it's crazy. The amount of stuff to put. Well, I guess it's everything to put your chassis together in bag one. What is that part?
Unlike any other kit where you usually got to build the axles first and put the links on.
Yeah. So that looks like that part, and that just sits.
Earl says California just burns the forest now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everything just slots together so well, and it's like even these little back grooves right now. That this bar just sits right on, so you can't even install it wrong. The only thing I can do right now is probably install the wrong screws. 385, 3 so
spruce plywood 4x8 sheet is $110 Canadian now.
I know, it's crazy. $95 all in Home Depot sheet of plywood.
Yeah, for real plywood, not like particle board or OSB or anything, but real plywood.
Yeah, it's like insane. It used to be like $35 or something per sheet of plywood, up to $95. The cost of an average home, a buddy of mine builds homes. The average home now just went up about 36,000. He said you had to add to the price of their home for material, which is a crazy cost. Like, if you're, especially it's hard for contractors at the minute too, because they price a job at one price, but they could have priced that job 3 or 4 months ago, got the job, but now the job's only starting and the price has gone through the friggin' roof. It's hard for them to go back to the owners and say, hey, I need a change order straight away, because
that's not how it works. Legal system. Sorry. We're locked in at that price. It's your problem, bro.
That's it. Like, so it's really hard for contractors out there at the moment.
I know in like the electrical industry, bids only last a week or two, with copper prices, when they fluctuate, you can't hold prices for bids long.
Yeah, and it's a lot of them are 90 days or something, isn't it?
Yeah, at best. And that's if the prices aren't fluctuating, they get shorter. If the prices are fluctuating a lot,
yeah,
you can really lose your ass quick. Brandon Temlin, welcome in.
Brandon, welcome. Oh, Joe, Brandon, I don't think I said hello. Hello, welcome in.
I
I
had
know
him
you've
up.
been there
Yeah.
for a while, but I just don't think I said hello. So,
I'm trying to say hi to people in chat.
yeah.
We're not saying out loud. So
I don't know what
Joe
that is.
saying fuel is going up, and when jobs are bid and trucking is your thing, you're screwed. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it is because the price of diesel is like I don't know where everyone else is, but in New York right now, the price of diesel is insane.
It's bound to go up with not when the Republicans are in, it's bound to go down, and when Democrats are in, it's bound to
Yeah.
go up.
Well, I was reading a thing the other day where America said this time next year they're going to be out of fuel. Their whole reserve is going to be gone.
All the
Which
shale oil,
I,
everything.
yeah, which I find really hard to believe. Like, that's just hey,
Yeah.
we're going to jack the price so high on you here. Get ready for it.
Yeah, you can't believe anything you read unless it's
Yeah.
who paid for that study.
Yeah, totally. Who was involved in that study? Man, that even that back piece just slotted straight in. That's just like, oh, what is that? That's
Oh, French Solo, welcome.
hey,
ears
Frank
been ringing.
Solo, welcome.
His ears must have been.
I was actually just talking with you, Fern Solo. Your ears must have been burning. I was just saying about how when me and my nephew were together last year at USTE, how it was hard to understand the two of us when we started talking.
Bull Gear, welcome in. Your ears probably burning too.
Yeah.
Talking about your
Bulgier's been here for a while. He was here from the start, I think.
Oh, okay. I didn't. My bad.
Yeah, just been probably lurking in the background doing something because he travels a lot. I know he started building some. He built a 124th mud truck, which that
Oh,
thing is sick. Dude.
Yeah, those ag tires are working.
Yeah, for 124th, it's funny too because a lot of the time he would start the video, and I would be thinking like for a second or two it's a 1/10 or something like that, and then the next minute he just picks up the truck and it's like tiny in his hand, and then I just start laughing because I forgot how small they were. Like,
Vern said he had to order his drinks and translate. I had to translate.
by 14. Oh. Number 14. Looks
like Bulger just got back. He went to do a little run. Gotcha. Well, if you didn't hear, we were mentioning your sweet SCX 24, all brassed out.
Yeah. Yeah, that mud truck one that he has though, that thing is freaking sick.
I hadn't seen anybody do that before him.
Yeah. Oh, way bigger bike. We found one. Why can we not find the other?
Sure, once you get used to working on them and you have the right tools and stuff, it's not as bad. It's not as daunting as it seems like it would be.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's hard enough to work on these 1/10s. Never mind, like even though like some of the little footery stuff I do is like
Through the modeling aspect of
like
it.
with this one putting in the wind up windows and everything in this and putting all the dashboard parts, like even putting like these are working door these are like so these are actually how you open the door. You push this spring back to actually so the door will lock. There's a little slot in the door and a little pin right in here that the two of them go together, and then you have to actually open it with ease. So like putting all that stuff together, even though it was really tricky as well. Like so, I'm sure it's like everything. Once you get used to the 124s, it would go together the same, you know.
Booger says he put overdrive and more brass on the front of his 4500 kV power wagon.
On his power wagon.
That must be his decked out rig or one of his 24s.
Yeah.
Fern says he's seen that BXR1 before and it's really nice rig. I'm seeing it quite nice.
Yeah.
It's a danger of watching these lives when you build stuff, Sean. I always get tempted.
Yeah. It is. I've wanted one for a really long time. And as I said, after I built the LC70, I originally bought it for. I was going to build it for Axial Fest and put it on the. I was going to put it on the SCX 10.2 Raw Builders kit. Then after I built it and spent all the time detailing it and everything, I was like, you know what, this deserves.
Mm-hmm.
It actually deserves to have the proper chassis.
All right. It's like the difference between a actual Lamborghini and a kit car.
Yeah. Now, people are probably laughing at me now for using hand tools, but I don't want to use the. I actually just don't want to use the nut driver. The drill's sitting right, here with the pieces on it.
Not if you're using hand tools, just the fact that you're using actual Allen keys.
Yeah.
You got a driver right there, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. That would be common sense, Keegan. You know. So,
Fern's asking, do the windows roll down on this one? Yep, he got that window
what
kit.
I have, yeah, the windows and all rolled down, the dashboard, all the lights light up in the dashboard, and everything too. So. I don't know if I'll take this one to Stone Mountain with me. I'll probably take 2 TF2s to Stone Mountain.
Do you think you'll put a sound kit in this?
Eventually I will, yeah. But what I'll probably do is I'll take the ESS1 and I'll strip it just to have the speaker and stuff. I'll strip it out of the big box just so I can hide the speaker a lot better.
Okay.
And then trying to hide the box.
Good idea.
Yeah, so this is what's really cool. I'll bring this up close. Like, see this piece, and then there's another piece that goes on your body and it screws in. So this is how they create their hinge system. So when the body goes on, it'll actually hinge up.
Very nice.
The piece slots in here and then screws to your body. Now that's how you actually flip it up to work on it. And then there's a piece on the front that goes here that actually is like a quick release. So you push your 2 buttons and then up. Well, actually, I'll beg your pardon. If you want the quick release, you have to actually buy the quick release. Because when it comes with 2 screws. So you would just unscrew the 2 screws, or you can buy the quick release.
Well,
So the quick release is a separate. The quick release is a separate piece that you would need to buy.
Kevin, did you get the quick release?
Yeah.
Sean, get that?
Yeah. So that is the thing. The quick
That
release.
would be handy to have. I would, every time you use it, put the battery in.
Yeah, yeah. So otherwise, you're screwing 2 little screws in at the front all the time. So that's it for this part of the chassis. This is really nice, though.
Be cool if you could like flip the license plate up or something to open it up.
Yeah. So what's next?
Kevin Gibbs says, have Baby's friend over at Audio Solutions make you a custom box, Sean.
Make me a custom what?
Little subwoofer box for your.
Yeah. For the thing. Right, trying to install a transmission.
Should start going together pretty quick.
Huh?
Might start going together pretty quick, you know?
Yeah.
Pieces in.
Mm. Does that go up the way or down the way? Go that way. Oh, so I wish they would tell you that, so you actually install this piece. You should install this piece. They should put this in the second part of the instruction manual, not the first part. Now I gotta take this back off. Lucky the Loctite has no time to freaking set.
It won't. You can't slide the transmission in. You gotta.
No, so you gotta actually, because the screws for this actually get used to screw the end of the transmission as well.
I got you. That's kind of a pain. Now that's where it would have been handy to read through the instructions prior.
Yeah,
No, you'll only be able to get so far tonight or whatever, and then you'll be able to take a look at the instructions.
yeah. I'll probably quit soon. What time is it? It's already 8:30. You know,
Yep.
for an hour and a half already. The first half hour is probably just unboxing it and looking through it. But you know, it's actually going together quite simple though for how how easily I like just opened it and started working on it, if you know what I mean. So that's weird. So on the first page they tell you the gearbox end mount, they tell you to mount it with two M3x10s. But then on the next set of instructions you actually have to take it off and use M3x8s. That's weird. Why would they do that? That is strange. So I need 4 of these.
Karen Giz says Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone.
Fern said first, I guess. Guys, I gotta go. I gotta finish some work stuff. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Later, Fern.
Yeah, get a Fern. It's M10s. I don't have any more. I have 4 10s, so why would it be telling me to use 4 8s? The front. So this is a conflict in the instruction manual. One page tells you to use M3x10s, and then the next page tells you to use M3x8s. But you actually don't have M3x8s. You only have M3x10s.
Yeah, maybe that's a misprint. Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. Must
Be
be.
careful when you're driving them in. Or you're not running them into the transmission or something, you know?
Yeah.
Into the gears. Joe said have an even better Seis de Mayo.
What?
Joe said have an even better Seis de Mayo. Like tomorrow's Seis.
Yeah.
Cinco, Seis, I think it's Seis, Seis, I forget.
Yeah.
Seis, I think it's just Seis. Do you think Quebec celebrates Cinco? Kevin asks. I'm not sure if it's like the Mexican Revolution Day, what Cinco de Mayo is.
What is a tricky part to figure out? That one tells you to put it on that side. This one tells you to put it on this side. What the heck? But then I don't see how you can actually fit the motor if you put that piece on.
Oh boy. When you go to mount the motor, you have to take it all back apart and put the 8mm in.
No, I mean, it tells there's one piece, it says it's a gearbox end mount. Then I don't see how. That actually meant to sit in there or something.
Joe says it's Corona beer's best-selling day, Cinco de Mayo, I believe it. Okay, so yeah, Cinco de Mayo is the day Mexico kicked France's butt out.
Yeah. Mexican Revolution. Something, isn't it?
So that's why I was saying Quebec too. I'm guessing because they just kicked France out too. Sort of.
So,
Just kept the language.
is that actually saying this should be here? Then holes don't line up. They line up? Yeah, they line up. So, yeah, so that would make more sense. That definitely makes more sense. Like, yeah. So that's something that, yeah, you definitely got to just pay attention to there. So this piece actually, on the instruction manual, it looks like it's up attached to them, but it's actually not. It's back a couple of slots down lower.
Transmission mount bracket.
Yeah, it's like an end bracket for the.
I'd be impressed if anybody but somebody that's done it before can make it a whole kit without any errors, you know.
Yeah.
It's one
Well,
thing.
yeah, it just makes more sense, but it's confusing in the diagram, because the diagram looks like one screws to the other, but it actually doesn't. That should be where this one goes. Yeah, that's a bit better. Definitely much better. And that would be in like this. Just about, man, it's so precision machined like this thing. It'll freaking sit there without it. That's how precision screwed it is. It'll even sit there without screws in it. That's precision. Right. So now what screws is that saying? I still don't have the screws it's telling me to use though.
I think you're just gonna have to use the 10s.
Yeah.
Just be careful at the last 2mm.
Yeah,
Sometimes,
I know that's what I'm at. That's what.
sometimes I'll stick a smaller drive in there and then stick my finger on it like a depth gauge to make sure the screw will fit in there, you know.
Yeah.
especially in plastic where you're gonna strip it out easy. There you'll be able to tell if you bottom out.
Yeah, see, so that's a 10. That's a 10. Yeah, I don't have 8s. Like there's only
Now, are they counting the threads
12.
or the whole length of the screw?
Yeah, no, they're counting the whole length. Like
Okay.
so from the button right through, like so. It's a 10, that's a 10, that's a 10. Yeah, and there's nothing else. The bag's empty, so. Oh, turn solo right there.
Suppose you could double check back. You didn't use them. You didn't use that type of screw anywhere else. You might have.
You know, that's something like that. Further, so these were M8s, these were 314s, these were 3M8RSs. It said I shot at 3, I said I shot at 8, so that's 4. It's 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so all 8 of them are used already. It says it comes with 8, it comes with 3 and 3x8s. And there's one, or it comes with 8 and 3x8s. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All 8 of them are called out for in the first.
Yeah, it almost sounds like they messed up on the second time they wrote it. Because the first
Yeah.
time they did ask you to use those 10s, and now they're trying to get you to use 8s. So I think you're okay to use them. Just be
Yeah.
careful.
Now they're saying M3s. Unless I gotta go to bag 2, but that seems like that would be a lot of,
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
yeah, because that's a lot of screws left over from bag 1 still. Well, maybe it is, so.
Usually they'll tell you that when you got to get into another bag or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think maybe it is, because there's a number 2 beside it. Yeah, so let me just close this up. Oh yeah, there is, so it is bag 2. Wow, so then all of this bag's gotta go back
Into bag 1.
in the bag 1. That's weird, you think bag 1 would be, this is a lot of, can you see all these screws down here?
Mm-hmm.
Like all of these, I mean, this piece has to all go back into bag 1.
Be later on, they'll ask you to
Yeah.
get back out again.
Yeah,
That's a different way to do it for sure.
normally you'd think like, you'd finish a bag out completely.
You might have a spare screw or something.
Yeah.
Great while, but
That's like that's a lot of screws back in there. But then I do see on the top of it, it says number 2 gearbox transfer case. Then you look at the bag, it says number 2 gearbox transfer case.
Nice.
Hard to see that. So that's why I didn't have
nice
the 4
catch.
screws. But we'll probably just do this in the transfer case tonight, and then we'll finish this off Sunday or something.
Right.
You know? So it's one.
Hopefully you just put all the screws and everything back into the bags and
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Where's number 4? Still stuck inside the bag.
Kevin says you need a tray. You do, Sean.
What's that?
Kevin Gibbs says you need a magnetic tray, Sean.
I do. I've one sitting up on my other workbench up there. Again, Kevin, that's what they say, common sense. Something that seems to be lacking around my part.
Right. Save it from crawling around on the floor at some point.
Yeah. I can't believe how small this transmission is now. It's not tight, not fully yet till I get all 4 of them in it.
Lined up.
I'm glad I just didn't go ahead with the 10s there.
Harbor Freight has magnetic trays that are the color of all their toolboxes now.
Who has them?
Harbor Freight, I couldn't resist a green one.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
They got like the orange and green and maybe red and blue. I forget what other colors.
I've been in Harbor Freight in a while. I should go check.
Yeah, they got some decent stuff. Certain things, not like industrial grade tools or anything, but they're homeowner grade stuff.
You get some helpful stuff that you were looking for, but just didn't really want to buy because it was too expensive. So maybe rather buy a cheap one. They make sure it's actually okay, you know.
Yeah, right. How much you really want the tool?
Yeah.
Trail Crawler says you need a cow RC mat. That would be nice.
Yeah, car RC mat would be nice. Like I should use the magnetic tray, but
Brandon, RC Propaganda, welcome in.
RC Propaganda, hey, welcome.
Says I always had my eye on the BRX01. Well, both eyes are on it right now.
Yeah. And I'm shocked how small everything. Like that's a 2-speed transmission. Like when I had it at the start of the video, when I was unboxing it and I had it in my hand, it's like tiny. And in person, it's like really small for a 2-speed transmission. But really well machined, like it's crazy.
Yeah, I've been impressed by everything in this kit so far.
Yeah.
Except for that bag fiasco a little bit.
Yeah.
Screw bags.
Crazy, even that, like the whole, even see where that piece I was confused on? Like, so I was confused on this piece back here under the motor. It's hard to see. See this piece? Right here? That's a piece I was confused on to fit. But when you look at the motor, there's an actual hole. Like the two holes line up just completely perfect. No wiggling, no nothing even on it. It's insane. What size of screw goes in there now? That's the thing. What size of screw goes in there?
Probably a screw from bag 3.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, so it's like a.
Yeah, connection shaft. Is that in the box? There's a transfer case. That's the transfer case. I don't know what the connection shaft is.
Kevin used a bunch of metal shipping tube ends like that come in cardboard shipping tubes and put a magnet under each one and mounted it to a board. It has 10 spots. Good idea.
That's a pretty cool idea, yeah.
Get some rare earth magnets and put them underneath it. It's recycling at its best.
I'm trying to see what that piece is at the top of that. Anything that resembles it, maybe it's in other bags, is it?
Start scoping through all the bags.
There's one piece, it looks like it goes. Oh, the heck's not, right here. Is it? So that's weird. You have to go all the way to accessories bag number 9 to get a piece.
It's like a parts hunt.
It is like, that's crazy.
Scavenger hunt build.
Yeah.
Handy to 20 magnetic trays to have bag, each bag in each tray.
Yeah, because it doesn't even tell you there, like to go. It doesn't even tell you to go to the accessory bag. Or anything.
Like, Kevin's got to set up 10 spots. You only got 9 bags. It worked perfect.
Yeah. That's weird. I was like, I don't remember, because when I was unboxing it, I was like, I don't remember seeing this part. It didn't look familiar. So. But there we go. There it is.
They make it even more challenging by making the bags opaque too.
Yeah.
I can't see through them. Really, kind of can.
I'm gonna put the
Ooh, Propaganda got his wife in Vortex, Arma Vortex. I wonder if he got the purple and pink one.
He got the Vortex, yeah.
Yeah, for his wife. For his wife, he said, like everybody says, right?
Yeah. But got it for wifey.
Mm-hmm. Got my kids an X Max.
Yeah.
My newborn baby an X Max. Joe Girding says the magnets out of a computer tower are very strong. Also, can't pull it off metal by hand. Have to slide off an edge. Yeah, I've seen that on YouTube. Like the big magnets, they got this wooden cutter to slide them apart. They cut their fingers and stuff if they try doing it manually.
Crazy.
Or worse. Yeah, Propaganda says he did get the purple one. Nice. That one's pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
He's taking off. He's got to clean
Yeah.
up the deal.
Yeah, Vader Propaganda.
Waiting for another bathtub action figure cleanup. I haven't been to the action fig channel since then. I don't think I gotta go back over.
Yeah, I haven't been over there in a while myself. I don't know. Does he still have that channel?
I'm not sure. Hopefully he's still in here to answer.
I'm not sure if he still has that channel or not. I don't know.
Right? That was classic video, man.
Yeah. Definitely one for the history books. That's for sure. That's for sure. One for the history books. All right, so now which way is this? This goes this. This. Does this one get an O-ring or no? No ring on that side. Let me just flip pages here. That's just weird. This page doesn't even tell me what screws to put into this. So page 3 has it. So that one goes to there. That goes in like that. That goes in. That's an 5. 2.5 by 8. C1. It's an SC. That's weird. Like one page just comes to a complete halt. You have to turn over and see what's.
They keep you guessing. Just when you figured out you got to shift between bags, now you got to shift between pages.
Yeah, it just comes. It just comes to like a complete nothing. Like just. It shows you putting things together and then just stops like and just doesn't even tell you what screws to put in. You had to turn the page just to find out what screws.
This video might be invaluable to people putting this kit together.
Yeah. I mean, most people probably won't be like me and using actual Allen keys.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
Like it keeps you from scratching it when you're using a
it doesn't
precision.
keep me from.
It's nice and fresh. It won't jump out of the hole.
Yeah.
Kind of acts like a torque wrench too when you're twisting on that end thing. It's a proper amount of bite. Looks like an Traxxas offset one.
Yeah. nice though. It's really well machined. Like so, I'm digging it. That's for sure.
I hadn't seen the truck with all the black trim and everything. It looks nice.
Oh, the LC70.
Mm-hmm. Last time I just remember it mostly silver. The black's really popping.
So do I need to put a no ring on this one or no? So on this side it says like one O-ring, put in a piece, and then this doesn't.
Kevin says, I didn't have any problem, but I was well adjusted.
Yeah.
LOL.
Okay.
Me put one together before.
Yeah, like I'm sure if I had a read through the instruction book to start with, you know what I
There's
mean?
a jump like when you catch a buzz.
Like for this, I didn't even read through the instruction manual to start with or anything. So
All been on live.
what's that?
There's proof it's all been live.
Yeah. And so like I'd say if I had a read through the instruction manual first to start with, it would probably be a lot easier to do. Okay, so there's a mistake I made. It doesn't show you that in the instruction manual. It doesn't show you that. It just shows you the skid plate, and if you look at it, you wouldn't think there's any difference. So I'll show you the mistake I made. See
And backwards.
see the hole here see this one hole over here? This hole is actually meant to be on this side. So this have to spin. But if you look at the instruction manual, the instruction manual doesn't even show you them holes in it. So it just looks like it's one that can go either way.
Right.
And when you get on over further, so that hole has to be actually on the left side to catch the transfer case. But again, if you actually sat and read through the instructions firsthand, you'd probably pick up on these things. But Kevin, I won't be attending Stone Mountain event now due to the wife's health issues. Still look forward to meeting you at my event. Oh, Dennis, man, sorry to hear that, brother. Really sorry to hear that. I was looking forward to hanging out with you guys and having some fun. But I get it. I hope the wife gets a speedy recovery and everything becomes okay with her. Oh, man, that clock type kicks in quick.
That's what I was thinking when the last one you cracked.
Yeah.
Getting pretty dry.
So that's one mistake I made anyway. So I know for the next one of these I build, because I can see another one of these in my future. That's how impressed I am with this. I've only started building it, and I already see another one in my future. So how well everything goes together. Let's line them up again. There we go. Some new Loctite in them again.
See by the end of the kit if they gave enough Loctite for reapplication.
Yeah, I'm not even using their Loctite. It's funny. I'm actually using a little axial bottle.
Right. Yep, that's good stuff. It's not too thin.
Yeah.
Thick. Got one of them right here.
Yeah, they actually will give you the little bottles of it as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I've never really used it. I've never really used the gel type one. I think Tony uses the gel one a lot, doesn't he?
This is what came in that new 10.3 that I put together for Javier.
Yeah.
It's red, but I'm pretty sure it's not permanent Loctite, but it's Horizon Hobby something. I used blue Loctite on it.
Yeah, because the red is just more for like if you're doing hydraulics or something, you know.
Yeah, I didn't feel I'm not positive that it wasn't permanent Loctite or something, so
Yeah,
rather not risk it on them.
that's the last thing you want to do is.
Oops. 9 o'clock, Sean. That was for last night, so I'd be up for the lives. Apparently I slept through it or something.
Yeah. And I think I'll get this transfer case on, and I'll do it for this kit. So do it for tonight, and then we'll finish it off Sunday. I think maybe tomorrow night I'll build the links on tanks or something. Just put all the links together in the tanks.
Good idea.
You know, I gotta figure out, and I forgot to put my Teespring link even in the chat tonight. I'll leave that for Sunday's chats.
I think I can do that for you, Sean.
Yeah, I gotta do that other shirt. I'll do that tonight. The black and white one with the Statue of Liberty. Says Sean's RC Adventures.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that one up.
Nice. Good design.
What's that?
That's a really good design.
Yeah.
Put it in my favorites so I can find it.
There we go. Chassis kit turned around. And then now that we'll actually screw in. Let me line that up first though. I'm like really surprised how well this thing just screws together. Everything just slots in perfectly. RC it's a barn crawl event. Yeah, RC Addict does some really good barn events. Every few weeks too, he changes out the course in the barn as well. So he does definitely do some good events. Right, M3 CCs and then M12.
That's me, sorry.
What's that?
That's just me posting that. If you got a little feedback there, it was just me posting in the chat.
Oh, no worries.
Don't be like,
So I think this will do us for the night. Put these last couple of screws in. Well, how long it's going to take to get the first scrape and score on this thing?
I have faith in you.
I know, as long as the first trip out it doesn't roll down the hill, man.
Break a door off.
Yeah, I gotta just sit there and for a minute and take a deep breath before I go and look at it.
Almost cause you to drown.
Yeah.
I was thinking if you ever do make it up here, Sean, I'll teach you how to swim. Man.
Yeah. I'm definitely making it up. You sent me
The
a
link for
link with all the parks up by you. Wow, dude, that's like
right.
definitely gotta get up there.
There's some crazy waterfalls and stuff.
Yeah. All right, so that's the first parts of the chassis done with the transmission and everything in as well. And let me see if I turn another light on here for a second. Hold on.
Later, Master. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Master's taking off. Have a good night.
Have a good morning, Master.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Have a good morning. So, like, look at the teeth. Even if you can see them, can you? Let me see. Yeah, you can't even see the teeth in that
Yeah, just a
transmission.
black blob.
Yeah, it's like no matter what camera angle I hold, well, maybe there, is it?
There you go. Yep.
Yeah,
Right there.
there. Like the teeth in that thing. Like, listen, you can't even hear that thing turn, and that's turning everything. That's turning the transfer case and everything. So that's it. Like, I like how beefy the shaft is, even going between them. It's like really nice and beefy. So a couple of mistakes made along the way. Like, I did put the chassis plate in the wrong way, so just be careful if you are building it. There is one little screw hole to the side, and it actually goes to the left, not to the right. But other than that, this is a really nice looking chassis. Coming along, so next step will be the links. And then that'll be the links, the little servo, the actual the one for changing the gears. Well, how to go in, they actually give you that as well, which is pretty cool of them. But maybe tomorrow night on the tanks, I'll build the links. Everyone like so.
Kevin says to bring a flask and toast the first scratch.
Yeah, that's what I should do. Like, have a bit of whiskey for the first rollover. Especially with that LC70 body. Like, so let me actually just see how. Yeah, like that thing, it is going to look so sweet in here. It gives a small little bit of trimming to fit over it, like tiny bit of trimming to fit over that. That's insane, man, how nice this thing is going to look in there. Like, that's the chassis in underneath it even. It's going to look good for sure.
No doubt.
Yeah. And that's what I mean, like, spicy, because all with the wind up windows, I don't know if you can see them there in that camera angle. There's the window going up, windows going down. It's hard to see there, like, so you can see it a little bit, but it'll be hard to watch that thing tumble for the first time, but you can guarantee it will tumble at some stage.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to put one of those big EXO cages on it.
Yeah. I know, you should put something out over the front of it. All right, let me put all these screws back in the right bag.
I've seen pretty impressive bars that hook from the front bumper, like an aftermarket bumper, to the rail, the slide rails, the rock rails.
Yeah.
So get more protection. More or less just covers the whole fender line with the metal.
Yeah.
Put
all this stuff back in this big bag so I don't lose it. I don't know what all the extra screws could be in that gearbox transfer case, sir, because that's a gearbox and transfer case in. Unless some of the screws are used for something else along the way somewhere. I don't know.
Mhm.
I can't see
Yes.
them giving you that many extra screws.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah. So this is what else I'm actually working on
Be
at the
surprised.
moment. So that's the 6x6 Land Rover.
Yeah, it really looks good. I was debating whether it needs orange rims or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Once the black goes on, it'll.
So yeah, it's like that thing's gonna be nice. Even the scale engine looks nice in there too.
Oh yeah.
It does. Like, so I have a few builds going on at the minute. I want to get the LC70 finished. Get that finished up and done. That's it. All right, I guess we could call this a night. So, everybody, thank you very much for taking the time to stop in. Keegan, you want to say your things?
Thanks for everybody stopping in and checking out Sean's build. I'm looking forward to see how it progresses. He'll be on tanks tomorrow night, and stop in on Sunday and see how it continues to progress, I guess.
Yeah,
See you guys.
that's it. Yeah, so as I said, guys, we'll continue this build on Sunday. Maybe if we get it wrapped up, we'll still work a little bit on the 6x6. Hopefully, I get it all sprayed before then, and then it'll be a matter of putting the body all together on that.
Nice. That'll be cool to see.
Yeah. Where's my controller? All right, everybody, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by.